Hi everyone, I'm Daniel Green and welcome into ShopNBC. We have 3 hours of watch time and this watch time is very special. It's a 1-year anniversary of the show and we've got everything for today and today only on 5 value pays. We've got some of your favourite watches, we've got some Invicta, we've got some Stuhrling and we've got some others that are scattered around as well. So stay tuned, see what it's all about. We'd love to hear from you. Give us a call, say hello today and we'll show you some of the items that are coming up this hour. Check this out. We have got for you from Stuhrling Original Watches some fantastic offers today. The Audrey Butterfly sold out the last 2 times it's been there to air. We've got it now at $179 and it's on 5 value pays for $35.90. 5 value pays or more on everything. That's back in stock, V90898. Well, if you heard the name Boulevard, of course, you think of the most incredible watches, the designs that stem back from a company that started in 1875. They started wristwatches in 1920, and an American-based but Swiss-made watches bring you designs that are just impeccable. Check this out, anniversary price, $409, brand new today, V400384. And we've got for you from Invicta. We've got some great lineup from Invicta, and Jill Summerstein is here in the studio with us. Check this one out coming up as well. We have sold out of the blue, I'm afraid. This is a Pro Dive, a genuine automatic, mother of pearl dial, black only, and its anniversary price is $64. 5 value pays. You get this home for $12.96. If you're new to us, a value pay is on your major credit card. You can put any of those payments on and we'll take it out every month. So you don't have to pay any interest. You pay the low price, but you pay it off in installments. Have we got a lineup for you? We've got a top value extra from Stuhrling Original that you don't want to miss. It's coming up right now. This is only available today and it's on 5 value pays. It's the Stuhrling Original Prospero watch. It's in 4 colours, one of them brand new, and we have now the lowest price it's ever been to air of $97. It's a class act. It's an automatic watch. It never needs a battery. It's absolutely beautiful on that leather strap with contrast stitching. You have a choice of brown, grey, black or silver tone, and we're going to show it to you more. $19 gets this home. It's an absolute classic. It's beautiful. Wait till you see the movement on this and how classy it is. Well, we're going to introduce, of course, a friend of yours, Mr. Larry Magen. Nice to see you. Yeah, well, Larry, we've got to be a little delicate with him, I'm afraid.
Hey, Daniel, it's great to be here on a Sunday afternoon with you. And we've got some really nice deals here, including this Prospero on this Today's Top Value Extra. This is really one of our finest selling timepieces of the last 3 or 4 months.
Wow.
And now we're doing it at the lowest price ever. And we have a new execution that has never been seen before to add in here. So this is kind of nice.
Well, let's take a look at these colors. Wait till you see this watch. You will be wearing this and feel really like you've got one of the most expensive watches on because it feels every bit of that. All stainless steel case. You'll go for the brown right here, which is that chocolate, beautiful velvet brown. Rich chocolate strap, really impressive. Then we move over here. We've got a couple of new executions as well. We have got right now the silver tone, which is right in front of you. That's all the silver tone dial. You've got that cutout, so you get to see the movement of this genuine automatic watch.
This is the new one right here.
Yeah.
This one you're
This is now, this is going to be called the grey, which has got a little bit of rose tone to it. Beautifully done. Check that out. That's brand new, never been seen. And then we got the black. Now, it's a really interesting watch because I've never actually, even though we've presented it before, and this is the lowest price we've ever had it, I've never seen this watch before. What caught my eye so much was you often see cutouts that you do in many different designs, which is a heart in one place or a cutout somewhere else, but it's the design on the back as well, which is intriguing.
Well, this is a new movement. Now, you know, we're known for our skeletonized mechanical automatic timepieces, and many of our customers out there are familiar with our 90089 movement and our 90050. This is the new 90001, which is just fantastic. It's got a higher degree of skeletonization. It's got a higher degree of decoration as well. Take a look at that rotor right there. It kind of looks like a big axe head, but it's completely skeletonized. Look at all the engraved scroll work that you see on this. This movement is spectacular. We're going to be doing more with this movement. And as you roll it around, you take a look at the front side. Nice decoration here on the case back. But you'll notice that the skeletonized dial is somewhat off-center. It gives it kind of a look of a steam engine or something like that, a very industrial look to it. There's your balance wheel at the top that beats at 21,600 vibrations. You see the smooth sweep of the second hand. If you're new to watchmaking, the reason that you have such a smooth sweep on the second hand is there's no battery in this watch. This is not a quartz movement with a computer chip that makes it go, you know, station to station, tick, tick, tick. This is a nice smooth sweep. You see the regulator wheel kind of rotating over there on the left-hand side of the screen. The whole beauty of owning a skeletonized mechanical automatic is that you can see all the inner workings of the timepiece itself, including the mainspring, which was down at the bottom there.
Absolutely beautiful. Wait till you see this on the wrist, though, because this is what sets it apart. It's a really elegant watch. I mean, it goes back to fine watchmaking. That's what Stuhrling Original is all about. I mean, it's really respecting watches, going back to how you would love to wear your grandfather's watch, but you don't want that very slim line. You don't want that very small case. You've just brought it into the future in a hint.
Well, very well said, Daniel. You know, one of the big differences with this new Skeleton Prospero here from our Bardolatry series in our classic collection is that we put it into a 48-millimeter case design. Most of our skeletonized movements or timepieces are in the 40, 42, 44, 45. Here we went all the way up to 48, but as you can see, it's kind of slightly off-center. And even the way that the logo is displayed over there on the 9 o'clock position, it just, sets it off. We've had tremendous response to this timepiece over the last 4 months or so, and now we have a new execution, and we're doing it on a today's top value.
There's the new one coming up right now.
That's it, right
Look
there.
at that color, rose tone grey. So that's what you choose if you want the grey, the all silver tone, the brown or the black. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Choose something that's a bit different. That new execution is fantastic. We've never seen it as low as this price before today, and unfortunately, it's a top value extra. It goes away today, so it's only now you can make that purchase. You get it home for $19.57. Hopefully that works for you. Wait till you put it on the wrist, though. Wait till you wear this out and people come up to you and they say, let me see that watch. It feels that heartbeat. You can see it, that movement. You've got a big onion crown here, and with that, you're going to be able to wind it, or it moves itself with the rotor. So this will never need a battery.
Yeah, and you'll notice, too, on the nice leather strap here, it's got the contrast stitching, which gives it a little bit of a sporty edge to it. Unlike, just more of a dress piece. I'm going to try this new execution myself. Here's that black. Very nice. And
what do you call that? The dial is almost dimpled, isn't it? You've got a real interesting...
absolutely. It's got like a dimple design, simple dimple design on the dial, but then you have that separate dial element on top, which is an extra piece on the second level that's got somewhat like spokes. It looks like, again, like a big steam engine or something of like a train's wheel or something like that. Gives it that industrial look to it. Here we go.
Well, if you want to take advantage of this, Stuhrling, bring it in for 1 day and 1 day only. It's an impressive look. So the Prospero's never gone down to this price. I know you've heard it about half a dozen times, and it's been really popular with all of you. But the new execution certainly is one that I think you're going to fall in love with if you've already owned it. And if you do own this, we'd love to hear from you. Give us a call on that 800-474-6762 number and tell us your story with Stuhrling and why you love wearing a Stuhrling watch.
Yeah, we've got more than 100 different models of skeletonized mechanical automatics in our collection. Also some mechanicals as well. And, we were looking for some new things to do, looking for some new movements. Now, you'll notice this one just stopped right there, okay, which is really good because, of course, I do have the broken arm with the sprained wrist here, but I will attempt to wind it. So you can actually breathe life into it by merely just winding it by the crown. And you can see the mainspring down there at the bottom, and as it's tightening up, you'll see those gaps, and then there it goes. And again, that's the beauty of owning a mechanical automatic. There's no battery. You can merely wind it by the crown to get it started, and then just by merely wearing the timepiece, there it goes, the balance wheel at 21,000, that's 6 beats per second right there. Wow. Just by merely winding the crown, you're breathing life into it. It's absolutely amazing. It's watchmaking the old-fashioned way, the way watchmaking used to be, literally 200 years ago.
But what you've done, which is so brilliant, and this is Stuhrling altogether, but you've done in this watch, you've just got this hint of new. You know, it's not, you don't have the same feeling as wearing your grandfather's watch because that was a little bit too slim and a little bit too delicate maybe on the crystal, and then you didn't have the size to it. You've just bought it, made it up to date, but in just a tiny way to make it just so fantastic in this particular configuration. Look at that, the Prospero. It's going to feel great on the wrist. It's an elegant looking watch. Why are you picking this up today? Why are there so many people on the phone lines grabbing this? Because you don't have it in your collection. There's nothing like it. You might have 50 watches, but you don't have one that looks like this.
Well, very well said, Daniel. I mean, look, we have more than 100 different models of skeletons, and we have nothing like it. So if we have nothing that looks like this, you know, highly unlikely that you at home have something that looks like this unless you've already bought our Prospero. But if you're familiar with our other skeletonized mechanical automatics, you know, I would say to you, try this one because it is the new movement. We actually, you know, first showed this movement at the JCK show back in June, and some of our buyers overseas went crazy for it. And I'm pretty sure you'll see more with this movement in 2011. We've got some new designs coming out with this movement.
Are you at the big exhibition in Basel?
Yes.
Okay, so you'll be over there in March?
Yeah, we will be there in March, and looking forward to that. And we'll also be at the International Jewelry Show in Hong Kong also in the first part of March as well, Daniel.
You know what I did notice, which is really impressive, Larry? When you have these shows and these exhibitions, it's normally a showcase to the buyers of big department stores, and then it takes a long time to actually get into the inventory. We have at the same time. When you're at an exhibition, it's here that week, so it's amazing how quick
I mean, that's a
these
great
things
point,
come
Daniel.
out.
You know, the ShopNBC customers, they get to see it before the rest of the world sees it.
Yeah,
I mean,
really first hold the press. We sometimes say,
we're rushing these things onto the air, and I mean, the best prices, the best values are right here at ShopNBC. It's truly amazing. The program that ShopNBC has set up here.
We're almost out of time. Let's go through the colors. You can make your choice now. It is the lowest price we've ever offered the beautiful look of the Prospero right now. There is the chocolate, the brown. That's a brown strap and it's the brown dial. The silver tone is next. That's with a black strap, and all of them have silver tone cases. And then we move on to the brand new execution, which is going to be the grey. The grey's got a little bit of rose tone in it, but just a hint, or, you know, that copper look. And then what you've got is your very simple black. If that's what you're after now, 5 value pays are $19. 2 minutes to shop on this. It's worth almost $200. Wait till you spend $97 on a watch and realize what's gone into it from Stuhrling.
That's amazing. You will be blown away by the quality of this timepiece. And I believe this is a 24 millimeter strap, Daniel. Yeah, 24. I just wanted to verify that. So if you are the type that likes to put your own exotic straps on these things, this takes a 24 millimeter size inside the lugs.
Well, we're going to head over to Texas, and we're going to say good afternoon to Charles. Charles, how are you today?
Very good. And yourself?
Very good, thank you.
Hello, Charles.
Nice to talk to both of you. It's a beautiful watch. I ordered the gray with the rose gold
nice
accent. And just a beautiful looking watch, and the rotor on the back definitely shows, you know, increased amount of workmanship with the engraving on the rotor and such.
Had you seen the Prospero before, and then today was like, you know what, that price, I'm going to pick it up, or was it the first time you'd seen it?
First time I'd actually seen it.
Okay, nice. Okay. Good. Oh, well, you got the brand new version
of it as well. Well, you got the best price, Charles. Good job.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, you enjoy it. Thank you for calling us, Charles. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
You take care.
Much love to you, Charles. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Well, a lot of people, like Charles, have picked it up right now and for the first time at this price. So enjoy that value. The value goes away today. We're celebrating a year anniversary of Watch Time. Every single item has got 5 value pays or more. It's all about you being able to pick up your favorites and doing it now at the best possible price. Check this out. There's the Prospero. We're out of time. $97, 5 value pays are $19 and change. V400428, but just ask for today's top value extra. There it is. We are going to move on with more Stuhrling. Larry's going to stay with us, but we've got 3 hours to shop. Got a lot to offer you. We are going to tell you about some coming up, and it's the Alpine Renegade. Check this one out. It's here at $98 anniversary price. Everything you see is on 5 value pays or more. More have just arrived, and not too many of those to go around. We also do have something for the ladies. The strap in that is just remarkable.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Yeah, absolutely. One of our finest straps. It's a really soft glove leather, Daniel.
Oh, beautiful. Beautifully done. Let's also check out what we have for you in the Legacy. That comes up a little bit later in this hour. We've got it here for you at $88. And 5 value pays are $17 and change in the blue, in the brown and the green. All there for you, available at $17 and change. All right, now, wait till you see this, the Madison. It's remarkable. I'm so excited for everyone that picks this up. Wait until you hold this in your hand. You're going to get a choice of silver tone or rose tone. It's almost sold out, so I just want to advise you of that. It's $126. It's the most remarkable shape case I've ever seen. The deployant clasp that comes with it. Mm-hmm. You could put this in any New York jewelers and put a crazy number on this one, because it feels one of the most expensive watches I've held. It's just remarkable. We just have a handful of these to go around.
Yeah, and our color choices, how are we calling the color choices here, Daniel?
Okay, so what we've got for you is silver tone and then this beautiful salmon rose tone.
We're going
That's
by
rose
dial
tone.
color.
Yep.
Silver tone or salmon.
Both have got that chocolate brown leather strap.
You know, somebody just asked me by email, do we have any salmon colored dials? And I was thinking, gosh, we haven't done one in a long time. I'm thinking of some older models of ours, and I completely forgot. This is a brand new model. This is we call it the Madison. And I forgot we did do a salmon dial on this, so I'm going to have to write that person back. But this is a new version of our Madison Avenue. Now, it's identical to the existing version of the Madison Avenue, except we went larger. The original we did about 6 years ago. It was actually the first timepiece I purchased when I got the job at Stuhrling Original 6 years ago. And I still have mine. I have a rose gold, but mine is a much smaller case size, and now I'm more inclined to go to this larger case size, but it's still the same well-proportioned tonneau-shaped case. It's got that same just fantastic classic Stuhrling Original dial work, as you can see right here, that's done with vintage German machines, those hydraulic machines. You see the guilloche soleil pattern in the center, which is a sunray pattern, and then on the outer portion outside your minute track, you see it's kind of got a swirled sunray, a different texturization. It's done with different strikings from those same machines.
We've gone down just to 80 of these. There's about 40 in each. A tonneau shape. I mean, that to many people, if they know watches, of course, they know exactly this style. But it's a beautiful shape that you see in a lot of French watches.
Yeah, it's a tonneau, but there's more to it, as you say, Daniel, than just the tonneau. It's got these beautiful, like, shoulders for the lugs. Take a look at the lugs. Now, this is a nice view of the exhibition case back here. You can see the screws in the four corners with the beveled edges on the case back, but you'll notice the case back is curved as well to fit against your wrist, makes it much more comfortable. And there's those shoulders for the lugs that make this case truly one of our most exquisite dress cases that we make. And just for clarification, a tonneau shape in watchmaking is like a pickle barrel. Okay, and there it is. And this is a well-proportioned tonneau. Sometimes we see really long, skinny tonneaus or short, fat, stumpy tonneaus. This is a beautifully well-proportioned tonneau. And you'll notice all the Arabic numerals that are fanned around the dial. Those are all hand-applied, individually applied to the dial with little pegs that go through the dial, and then they're sealed on the back side. And above all, do not forget, I mean, this anniversary price is just really fantastic because this has a mechanical automatic with a quick set day and quick set date. It's got the roulette style date wheel where every other date is a different color. And then the first of the month is done with a red color number 1, just to show you it's the first of the month. But here's that beautiful salmon color dial. Wow.
You know, this is almost sold out, I'm afraid. I'm just going to show you very quickly. We're almost at the end.
Let's see that salmon on you, Daniel.
Do you know? I
There's nothing that doesn't look good on you, okay? Everything looks good on you. Everything.
No. You're saying that because you don't want me to bang your broken arm, that's all.
No.
Take a look at this. You've got a deployant clasp on here, and it just feels so
Look
rich.
at that.
That is an amazing watch.
You should be a hand model, man. Really?
Well, don't know about that. It's good lighting in here.
I guess there's more money in being a ShopNBC show host.
$126 for you. Enjoy this one. Almost sold out. We just got a couple of dozen in each color. There's the salmon, there's the silver tone. You will really enjoy this one. Okay, we've got a lot more for you. We've got some more Stuhrling Original, and we're glad you are enjoying this celebration of our year anniversary of Watch Time. We can check everything out at shopnbc.com. It's your best way to always shop with us. There's never a wait in the call center, and you can make sure before things sell out that you get them while you can and while you like them. All right, now, we've got the semi-annual white sale. It is here and it's right now. We've got Serta, we've got linens, we've got everything, and some amazing prices. It's only twice a year that we have that, so check it all out. Our host pick coming up. In a couple of hours, what we're going to have for you is one of my favorites. It's the Saab Aquanoma 4. Now, this one comes in at a price of $297 from Invicta. Fabulously priced. You can start shopping for it now. We'll have a presentation for the quantities at the end as well, so we'll see you later for that for a host pick. In the meantime, we don't want to forget about the ladies in Stuhrling Original, and we've got an item for you that's sold out twice that it's been to air, and it's back. More in stock. Check it out right now because it's in the spotlight, so we've got it for you. Here it is, back in stock for you after you bought this and it's sold out twice before. $179 is your anniversary price. 5 value pays or more on everything for this 1-year anniversary of Watch Time. That means you get it home for $35. Silver tone black, a rose tone black, or a rose tone tan, or rose tone white. Those are your choices. It is beautiful. It's got the diamonds, but it's a real sophisticated ladies' watch. This is a true watch. Take a look at these. We'll run through them. It's a genuine automatic. And again, one of your favorites. So get it while you can. It doesn't always last. This is going to be obviously the white with the rose tone. We've got the black with the rose tone. We've got that tan with rose tone. And we've also got here that rose tone black, but those diamonds.
The last one I think is silver tone black or black silver tone.
Black silver tone, excuse me. Yeah.
Black silver tone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Diamonds, genuine diamonds on this one.
Right. This has got 35 points of genuine diamonds, so it's over 1/3 of a carat, Daniel. All these diamonds are near colorless and eye clean, so that puts them in that GHI color range. But this is really one of our most popular ladies' timepieces. We came out with it approximately 2 years ago. And since then, we've done the Audrey Freedom set, and we've had a few others that have come out in the Audrey to follow with Swarovski crystals. But this is the original Audrey with the genuine diamonds, genuine mother of pearl dial that is absolutely exquisite. This is all 3 of the 4 choices have the 16-karat rose gold layered case, as you can see. And typically, when you have what we call an open heart timepiece, that means that there's a cutout in the dial that's revealing usually the balance wheel, okay? In this case, the open heart is done, instead of a round cutout, it's done in the shape of a butterfly. So it's really ingenious because as you see the balance wheel that oscillates, you know, inside that butterfly, it gives the effect of a fluttering butterfly with the diamonds and the mother of pearl. It's just so elegant and so graceful. And the movement itself is the ST90089, which, you know, has 20 jewels. It has 34 to 36 hours of power reserve, okay? And it is a skeletonized movement. So if you can show them a view of the case back, thank you, Daniel, you'll actually see through the exhibition case back that this is, in fact, a skeletonized mechanical automatic movement. Here you see the rotor has been skeletonized and has the engraved scroll work as well, but you can see all the inner workings of the timepiece. And this really is an area of the watch business that Stuhrling Original has become a leader in this area in the way of doing skeletonized mechanical automatic timepieces for the ladies. And there's the name Audrey that's kind of upside down in the upper right-hand corner of the screen right there on the case back. Thank you. And it's got a notched case back. You see how those notches go around the perimeter? That tells you that the case back is threaded, so it takes a special jeweler's tool to actually unscrew it. So it's properly made. It's not a pop-off case back or anything like that. You can see from behind the balance wheel that beats at 6 beats per second. You see the engraved scroll work on what's remaining of the back plates. Right there, you're looking at what they call the barrel. You can see right through the barrel and see the mainspring here, the coil that actually powers the watch. Ladies, if you're new to watchmaking, there's no battery in this watch. This is, again, something that we're a leader in this area. There's no computer chip. It's running off of a spring, the way that watchmaking used to be in the old days. And, you know, when you wear a skeletonized mechanical automatic, it's it's really more about a commitment to your own sense of personal style. It's not even about telling time at this point. It's about sharing your love and appreciation of watchmaking.
You get 35 points of diamonds on this. 35
Genuine
points
diamonds,
of diamonds. This one comes to you right now, and you're going to be getting it for $35 as well on your major credit card. Now, what I'd like to tell you is it is in the spotlight because every time we've had it, it's sold out, but you've loved it. You've given it 5 out of 5 star reviews. We can go to shopnbc.com and read those. We're going to show you one of those right now. Go and check them out. They're interesting because it's all about what your feedback is. So, of course, they mean the world to us. Gorgeous watch. This watch is so beautiful and high-end looking. I got it with the tan leather strap and now have come back and ordered the white. You cannot beat the price for these watches. Maybe next I'll go for the black. Just beautiful and sparkly. Love, love, love. Well, that's what we want to hear, that you're satisfied. But when you spend $179 on a watch, and you get a caliber like this, and you get diamonds that are 35 points, you'll be back for more as well. It's worth $420.
Well, definitely so, and I would say to any guys out there right now that if you're buying it as a gift for a lady in your life, whether it be your mother or daughter or wife, you know, your significant other, whatever it happens to be, I would say probably go for the silver tone black, because that way that will go with everything. That's probably your most versatile execution here. You can wear it with a cocktail dress, wear it with an evening gown. The silver tone black will go with everything. The rose tone black is also very rich. I would say the one that the lady called tan.
Thank you, Al, for doing that.
The one that the lady called tan, I would say, is more of a butterscotch color on the strap.
Okay, I have to get Al back now because I was just playing around with him, and Al's our producer today. And I'll tell you, Al, you're in trouble. All right, we're going to go through those colors one more time. What we've got there is the black and the silver tone. This is beautifully done. If those diamonds are going to pop, it's going to be on this one remarkably.
Yeah, to me, that's the most versatile. Any guys, I try to give them the right advice.
And then what you've got is the rose tone case with the tan.
Well, they're calling it a tan, Daniel. I would say it's more of a butterscotch color.
100%,
So
that caramel
that would be
color.
for those ladies that really are, you know, go for wearing earth tones.
Yeah.
Not all ladies like to carry off the earth tones, but that would be your choice for the earth tones right there.
And then what we've got is the rose tone with that black. And then finally,
very, very rich and striking rose tone black.
there are people that love a white strap.
Absolutely.
You know, it just makes you feel like it's...
That's probably the one we sell the most of, is this white strap version. We just can't keep this one in stock with the white mother of pearl dial. I mean, this one flies every time.
Yeah, this is very, very exciting. So what you've got here is rose tone, rose tone, rose tone. The only one with the silver tone is going to be with that black.
Right, and that's why I'm saying for the guys that are looking to pick up gifts, I mean, you know, do what you want. You know your ladies in your life here, but I say the silver tone black will give you the most versatility. But here, the white with the rose tone, again, as Daniel says, white is very popular, especially as we're moving towards spring right around the corner here in March. Of course, you can wear white all year round, but this is a 36 millimeter case design as well, which is a nice presence on a lady's wrist. I kind of wish we had one of our lady models right now. We could show this on the wrist because it's absolutely gorgeous.
Beautiful.
But again, I'm going to say it again, you know, Stuhrling Original, we have become known for our mechanical automatics, and in particular doing them for the ladies. And, you know, it's very important to understand that, you know, for us, we always strive to maintain the same level of technical achievement for the ladies as we do for the men. We're not just cranking out fashion watches for the ladies.
That's why. But
it's
we
a very
get
serious timepiece.
But so many people appreciate that from you. So many ladies out there appreciate, and we always hear, can you do more? Can you do more? Because they are not just about a fashion. This is not just about a piece that is an accessory. It's about owning a real timepiece for the ladies, which often enough in so many companies is safe for the guys. Check this out. We've had 220 on your clock. Now we're down to 187. It's going fast. If you want to pick this up, 5 value pays expire today. This is it. All your value pays, all those anniversary prices, goes away at midnight. So if you see your favorites bought in for a one-day special on every watch you'll see in the next 3 hours. So enjoy that. It's beautifully done.
Yeah, and you noticed in this server shot how on one of the watches the balance wheel was beating rather slowly, and that's because they're just laying there on a shot. But, you know, if you ever see that, just give the crown a little wind and it'll speed it right up. And you know, again, that's one of the nice things about owning a skeleton mechanical is that you can see the inner workings of the timepiece here. Also, a nice choice with these, what we call leaf-style hands here with the butterfly opening here. Just a very elegant choice. And, You have the diamonds in the Arabic 12, 3, and 6. Those are all hand set into the dial, the mother of pearl dial here. All grade A mother of pearl.
Well, if you want to take a note of this, V90898. Al, what did you say was the most limited? I know we're down to rose tone white. That one is just a few dozen remaining. Wow, fabulous stuff. There you have it. We've got more for you. Stuhrling Original. The Renegade is coming up right now. We've got some beautiful watches from you. And it's not just about Stuhrling. We've got some Invicta and some others as well. So enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. What we have got, though, is $35 on your major credit card for this. Let's check out some other options as well. We have for you a chance to get the limited edition Tourbillon mechanical for $794. I know there's a lot to talk about this.
Yeah, real quickly there, that's the Imperial Tourbillon 2nd edition. I can tell because of the Arabic numerals. Not sure of the quantities on those.
Now, we started the hour off with the Prospero. It's the lowest price it's ever been. It's a top value extra. It's only good for today as a today's top value. It's on 5 value pays for $19 in the brown, in the black, in the grey, and also the silver tone. That comes to you for $97. Enjoy it. It's only good for today. Well, more is here, and the Renegade is coming up right now. I have seen a lot of watches. I have never seen a strap like this. It's almost like a biker jacket. It's really impressive. Wait till you see this. It's the Renegade. It's got an attitude. It's got a cutting-edge design, and it's $98 as an anniversary price. Those value pays go away tonight at midnight for $19 and change. You've got rose tone, gold tone, silver tone, and gunmetal. This butter soft strap with that ripple through it is I've never seen anything like it.
It's really one of the softest, if not the softest leather strap we've ever done. It's like a beautiful glove leather on this strap, and it's got the kind of a heat seal embossing that's done where it's got those, as you call it, the kind of bumps right there, cushion bumps. It's really a beautiful strap, and it's 23 millimeters wide at the lugs. So if you're one of those types that you own some of our other Alpines, this will fit your other Alpines. The Alpine is our #1 selling skeleton mechanical automatic model from our Lifestyles collection. We've sold thousands and thousands of Alpines, and I would say that the Alpine Renegade is the one that really brought me into the Alpine family personally here. We made some slight changes to the design here. It still has that propeller style of faceplate with the 12, 4, and 8 on the dial.
Let's go through those colors as well.
Let's do that.
I've got for you the gunmetal that's in my hand. What we've also got for you is going to be next to it in the gold tone. Then there's the rose tone, and we've also got the silver tone as well. But the packaging you get with Stuhrling is quite amazing. So I'm going to hold that up there so we get to see all those colors. Gold tone, rose tone, gunmetal, and then there's the silver tone. Silver tone has got this blue on the bezel, which really is a beautiful
here's the silver
extra.
tone right here. And that one's got the blued Arabic numerals, as you can see, and also the blue bezel here. But all these executions are just sensational. One of the differences with the Alpine Renegade versus the previous versions of our Alpine, no matter which one we're talking about, we had several different, we had the original Alpine, and then we had the Alpine Challenge and a few others. But we put actually Arabic numeral hour markers on what's remaining of the dial. On all the other ones, it just has the 12, 4, and 8 on the propeller style faceplate. I really like this version right here. It's a 45 millimeter case design, so it's a nice presence on a guy's wrist. But the slope of the lugs on this, and if we get a chance to show a profile, we will. But the slope it just wraps the wrist perfectly. No matter what your wrist size is, it really is very comfortable here. This is that gunmetal execution, which is a new color execution for our Alpine series here. And it looks just fantastic. You've got those cigar-style hands, the hour and minute hands. They're just loaded with super luminova, so you have tremendous luminescence on these hour hands as well. You have the scalloped edges on the side of the case that give it kind of that puffy look, and that's probably as much to credit for the success of the Alpine as anything. You've got a large domed crystal on this as well, and I don't know if we had a chance to show the exhibition case back, Daniel, but maybe I'll try to
let's
do
do it. Okay. We're just about out of time. Take a look at this. It's a beautiful watch.
Get it out of the box. Here we go.
That strap is ingenious the way it's been done.
I just ripped it out of the box here. As the clock was running down here. But you'll notice on the exhibition case back here that you even have a color-coordinated rotor. You even have a color-coordinated rotor to match to the execution no matter which color execution that you get. There's that blue rotor with the skeletonization and engraved scrollwork, Daniel.
Brilliant. Well, we're out of time. This is what we're going to ask you. 5 value pays $19 gets this home. Larry, you'll join us next hour.
Absolutely.
Very good. Good to see you,
Thank
Larry.
you. Nice to see you.
We have got more watches. It's a 1-year anniversary. It's watch time, and everything's on 5 value pays or more that expire tonight. Let's take a look right now at what we can offer you with Stuhrling Original. But before we do, we will tell you about something that's in the spotlight. This is Toshiba. This is a camcorder that will go everywhere with you. It's in full 1080p, it's HD, and it's $129. What you're getting is a camcorder that you use. Do you know why? It's the size of a cell phone. You take it out for dinner, you take it to the party, you put it in your pocket. You'll capture moments like never before because of how easy it is and how small. 5 p.m. Eastern, that's tomorrow. Check it out. And it's all Toshiba electronic connection. Mr. Larry Magen is back, and we have got Top Value Extra. Good to see you, Larry. You're going to be with us for a few hours today. Poor Larry. Broke his arm. He's not in a good way.
I'm fine, I'm fine.
No, you're pulling through it. You're a trooper. All right. Let's talk about Prospero. It is a Top Value Extra, and it's the lowest price we've ever seen on our screens. Check it out. It is a Top Value Extra. We have a new version in here today, but the Prospero has never been on our screens at a low price like this. We have 4 choices for you. Brown, grey, black, silver tone. It's a genuine automatic watch, and it's $97 today and today only. 5 value pays today only, $19 and change. So it's for 1 day, and it's a Top Value Extra. The Prospero, it's been shown about half a dozen times.
Yeah, I would say 6 or 7 times, something like that. This is actually our hottest new skeleton mechanical automatic timepiece for 2010. And now we have actually 2 new executions here in these 4.
That was the black.
This silver tone here with the black accent is also new. And then, of course, the silver tone with the rose tone accent is also new. Now, that's the brown right there. But this has been our hottest new skeletonized mechanical automatic for the whole year. We've got more than 100 different models of skeleton mechanical automatics, Daniel, and we've become known for that. But this is our new 90001 movement. We actually showed this movement at the JCK show in June, and everybody went gaga for it. We're very excited about it. Many of the people out there have come to know our skeleton mechanical automatic movements, our 90089 and 90050 that are in more than 100 different models combined. But now this is the only model that has this 90001 movement. It's a more expensive movement. As you can see, it has a higher degree of skeletonization, which is more detail, and it has a higher degree of decoration. You know, many years ago, Daniel, I'm talking like over 100 years ago, you know, watchmakers used to have competitions to see, you know, who could cut away more of the extraneous metal parts and decorate them more spectacularly to still have a functioning watch. And, you know, that's kind of the history of skeletonized mechanical automatic movements, or mechanical movements anyway. And now this one, the automatic, look at this new rotor design. It looks like a big axe head. It's completely skeletonized. There's nothing inside. And then, of course, you see all the engraved scroll work that goes all around the perimeter of that rotor. You see the movement is highly skeletonized, very little remaining of the top plates at all and back plates. And you can see right through the movement, and you see all the degree of decoration as well. At the very top right there, you notice the balance wheel. That's beating at 21,600 vibrations. And it's very unusual to see the balance wheel actually placed at the 12 o'clock position, but that's what you have with our Prospero. Another thing we did that's very unique and different with this piece, Daniel, is the center cutout, you'll notice, is off-center.
Yep.
So it gives it kind of...
And on the back as well. That's not normally followed through, is it? It's normally a big exhibition.
Well, the placement of the movement is kind of in the right side of the case as you're looking at it on your screen here, but it gives it kind of a steam engine design, a very industrial look. Look at that beautiful bridge that's cutting across the top of the, you know, the balance wheel going across. Even that's been decorated as well with the 2 blued screws. But it gives it that kind of, like I said, industrial steam engine type look. You see the dial decoration that you have on the base dial with all those little like kind of semi-perforations. And then you have this kind of top plate secondary component that's placed on. that looks like spokes of a steam engine or something like that. So it's got that industrious look, a more expensive skeletonized movement, and yet here we are now with the anniversary watch time with the all-time low price for this piece, our most popular new mechanical automatic skeleton of the year 2010 as we come into 2011 now with 2 new executions. Yeah. And we put it in a 48 millimeter size case, which is very, very large.
Well, I mean, that's the thing about Stuhrling Original. It's a watch that is really like of old times, but it's brought into the new with the size of it and the density of that, thickness of the case. Let's go back to this, though. It's the lowest price we've ever seen a Prospero. This is it. This is the best opportunity there's ever been. 5 value pays, get it home. That's good for today only. The price is good for today only. It is V400428. You only need to ask for today's top value extra. This one will get you an amazing, amazing look that people are just going to think, wow, where did you inherit that from? Where did you get that from? And that's what Stuhrling Original is all about. Brilliantly done. That grey is the newest. That's on your screen now with the rose tone. There's the chocolate, there's the black, and there's the silver tone. All with contrast stitching. The only one with a brown strap is the brown. The others all come with black. And just a brilliant opportunity today.
Now, here you talk about a fashionable timepiece. Here it is on Jesse over here. Large 48 millimeter case, but when a lady walks in wearing a skeletonized mechanical automatic piece, and this has that triple step design on the bezel, kind of off-center cutout, it's a woman who's, to be a power woman. This is a woman to be taken seriously in the business world. It's not just a trinket on the wrist or a bauble on the wrist. It's a serious timepiece. And for all those guys out there that love to collect our skeleton mechanical automatics, you must get at least one of these to make sure you have our 90001 movement because, again, this movement is a more expensive movement. It's got more parts to it. It's got more skeletonization. It's got more decoration. It's different than all the others, and right now this is the only model, our Prospero from our Bardolatry series in our classic collection, that actually houses this 90001 movement.
The sophistication of this watch, if you look at other companies and you wanted to get a watch like this, to be able to see the inner works of it, there's not many companies that can do this kind of price point with a watch that's this sophisticated, that has got so much under the hood, that has got so much to offer. You'll fall in love with watch collecting when you can do it at $97 and get a watch that people are just amazed that you can do this. And if you're one of these people that have tried Stuhrling Original for the first time, and you got that watch back and you were wowed that you spent about the $100 mark and you got something like this, give us a call. We know everyone wants to hear that. We want to hear from you because you have been able to accommodate people with all of Stuhrling Original to understand great timepieces but not have to overspend for it.
Daniel, when you're wearing a skeletonized mechanical automatic, you're sharing your love and appreciation of watchmaking. It's no longer about telling time. It's watchmaking the old-fashioned way, the way it was 200 years ago, even with pocket watches back then, where there's no battery in this watch, there's no computer chip in here. It's just, springs and gears and screws and little metal parts that have been put together in such a way to keep near perfect time. It's called horology, and you're paying homage to an art and tradition that goes back centuries.
And who would you love to see in this watch now? I mean, would you love to see your husband in this? Would you love to see your son go off to his new job in this? Would you love to see dad in this? It's so affordable that you put it on your major credit card. It's $19.57. Someone's starting out in the work business. It looks like, they're sophisticated, that they come from a family that someone's been, handed this down. You give this to your husband, and what a great Valentine's gift. Would Dad just love it? I'd be proud to give it to my dad. I'd be proud to give it to anyone. And that $97, that doesn't always go with that kind of feeling that you get with a Stuhrling Original. The box is amazing. And Julia, can we just grab one of those boxes and show you? When you bring this back today, $19.57 against you. There's the silver tone. We've got the brown, we've got the black, and we've got that new colour, the grey. It's the lowest price we've ever seen on this brand of watch from Stuhrling Original. These are your colour choices, but when you get it home, be very proud to give it because you have all the information from Stuhrling Original. Your packaging is not what you normally associate with this kind of price watch.
Right, absolutely. The packaging is gorgeous. People love these layout boxes.
Yeah.
And when you open it, of course, it has the skeleton watch will be laying inside. But a skeleton watch has such a wow factor that when you open the box and you see right into the inside of the watch, you see all the inner workings. It's just this wow. You can't believe it. It's shocking.
Impressed, yeah.
And people can't believe that you spent that much money on them. They think you spent hundreds of dollars. So take advantage of this. This is a great opportunity.
Only for today, I'm afraid, and it's right here for $19 and change. Enjoy it. Okay. We have, for the ladies, it sold out twice before. It's back in stock. It's the Orgy Diamond. This one was the butterfly cutout with genuine diamonds, 35 points of diamonds from $429 for $20. Gets you a price of $179 today. We've got the tan with the rose tone, the black with the rose tone, the black with the silver tone, and the white with the rose tone. White with rose tone has almost sold out. 5 value pays at $35, just to check that one out in the spotlight. The Alpine, the Extreme Alpine, the big Alpine. It's here right now. It's so sporty, silicone strap, and we've got a chance to get it today in our first anniversary for Watch Time. Your favorite watches all in 1 hour, and it's good for today only. 5 value pays on everything or more. This is an automatic watch. You're getting 2 colors, brown or blue. $117 is your price, and 5 value pays at $23. This is a big watch, and it's not a bright blue. It's a navy. It's almost like a black blue, isn't it? It's a really, really dark.
Yeah, I would say it's kind of a deep indigo. How about that?
Very nice.
You like that, Cole?
Beautiful. Look at this. Now, not all Alpines are this size.
No, this is the Extreme. This is the 52 millimeter case design. Now, our original Alpine is a 45 millimeter case size. This is the 52. Now on the specs right there, I think it just said 50 by 54 because they're measuring from 12 to 6 is 50, and then from 3 to 9 is 54. They're taking in the crown. But if you go 10 to 4, it's a 52. So because you see how the sides on the, like a tonneau shaped kind of sides with the scalloped edges on the sides. So this is about a 52 millimeter case equivalency right here. It's got the nice slope on the lugs that just wrap the wrist. It's got that new silicone rubber strap we came out with in 2010 that has kind of the ridged edges on it as well, which are really, really comfortable on the wrist. It makes this piece very, very wearable, very, very sporty. But once again, as I've said before, we have become known for our skeletonized mechanical automatic timepieces. Now, this is our ST90050 movement here with 20 joules, 34 to 36 hours of power reserve, 21,600 vibrations here. But if you know our Alpine look, it still has the signature, domed crystal. It still has that signature propeller-style faceplate, the signature cigar-style hands, okay? You've got what we call our chakram-style bezel, but it's now done in the larger size with the rubber strap. So it makes it very, very sporty. This is a great, let's go to the park. Let's go to the ball game. Let's go to the store. Let's pick up the kids. Let's run around. Look at the attention-getting size that you have on this timepiece here on the wrist. Now, I wear a size 8, and this looks, rather even, a large presence even on an 8-inch size wrist. Now, how does it look on your wrist, Daniel?
Well, I tell you, I think it feels fantastic because it's that silicone. That silicone is so
very,
soft.
very soft.
I don't notice it being the size it is, but the one thing you do notice is that dome.
Yeah, the domed crystal, it gives it, it's part of the signature of the look here. But once again, you can see right into the movement. You see all the moving parts. You see the balance wheel over there at the 9 o'clock position. You see even on the outer portion of what's remaining of the dial, it's got that texturization, kind of almost looks like scaling, the scaling of a snake or something.
We unfortunately have just gone down to fewer than 100 of these to go around. That's between 2 colors. It's almost gone. If you want to get this right now, you can do it on 5 value pays, but they go away tonight at midnight. So that's it for $23, I'm afraid. So the blue or the brown.
Yeah, the blue or the brown. I've got the brown with the orange hands. Very nice color execution. But for all you guys out there that love our Alpine, the original, try the new large one. You will love it.
Yeah, I definitely think you will. And I must tell you, it's very easy to wear. You're not going to think this is a big watch.
No, it's very comfortable, especially with the rubber strap.
All right, well, we say goodbye to it. Larry, would you mind stepping back in a little bit? We'll see you next hour. We thank you for bringing that. Wow. Didn't get to show you the back of that. I'm
We didn't show
sorry.
you the back of that, but
Oh,
we will.
my goodness. Still available. Activa. We'll see you at Larry in just a few minutes. Activa, you don't have to choose on this. You get a set of three, $43. That is coming up a little bit later. That is in red, white, and yellow. You get all three watches for $8 and change. Exceptional. Everyone, welcome back. I'm Daniel Green. One more hour of watch time. And this is all about anniversary pricing. It's good for today and today only. Every item is on 5 value pays or more. That goes away tonight at midnight. We've got Stuhrling Original, we've got Invicta, we've got everything for you. And let's take a look at the original men's limited edition tourbillon. That's really important because there's a lot to talk about this watch, and that's why it should be almost $1,500, but we've got it today at $794. 5 value pays on that. Then, Invicta bring us the specialty Sub Aqua. $219 as a surprise price. 5 value pays of $43. This is available in a gold, a black, or a silver tone, and it's a surprise price of $219 for that. That is amazing value for the top tier level of Invicta. Their hand-assembled Swiss-made watch. Oh my goodness, you're going to love that one. And then one of my favorites, and I know one of yours. It is a host pick of mine. It's at the end of this hour on the most amount of value pays. Under $300 for the Sub Aqua Noma 4. This one is really exciting. We'll talk about that in a few moments. But now, how about top value extra from Stuhrling Original? Mr. Larry Magen is here with today's top value extra. This value goes away at midnight. It is the lowest price Prospero we've ever seen, and it's here in 4 color choices. We've got brown, we've got black, we've got silver tone, and we've got the gray that's brand new. It's $97 for a genuine automatic watch. 5 value pays of $19 and change. Absolutely brilliant. Mr. Larry Magen, good to see you. Unfortunately, damaged your
it's
arm.
nice to be back here, Daniel, the Watch Time anniversary. And, you know, I'm really pleased with this. Today's top value extra of our Prospero. It's our hottest new skeleton mechanical automatic timepiece from 2010. We have 2 new color executions to offer. And here it's being offered today at the lowest price it's ever been offered. It's with the new 90001 skeletonized mechanical automatic movement. It's the only model in our entire gallery. More than 1,200 models, more than 100 models of skeleton mechanical automatics that has this particular movement. And Daniel, it has a higher degree of skeletonization, it's got more moving parts, and it's got a higher degree of decoration as well.
Well, look at those colors. All of them come with a black strap. All of them come with a black strap, except for the brown that has the brown strap. So we've just seen there is the black silver tone, there is going to be the silver tone, and there's going to be that brown. There's also the gray. The gray is really interesting. It's brand new. I've got it right here to show you. But this slightly off-pitch skeleton on the back and exhibition is interesting. I've never seen that before quite like it because it goes from the back, not completely round. Is that normal in the industry, or is this that your twist on doing something a bit different?
Well, I guess you could say we're a little twisted, Daniel. Yes, it's our twist on things. But in any case, you could see that the movement has been set slightly off-center. So it's off-center through the front and through the back. And on the back, it makes a very interesting case-back exhibition. And on the front, it gives you a very interesting dial design. It gives it a very industrial look to the piece. It looks like something from the 1890s or something like that, like a steam engine. But also, you'll notice the different dial components here. You've got that base dial with those kind of circular compressions in there. Then the secondary level dial template that looks like it has spokes, like something of a steam engine or a train. And then even the logo, the way that the logo has been framed over on the left-hand side of the dial, very artistic. And then you look at the movement itself, and you can see for all those connoisseurs, all those Stuhrling Nation collectors that collect our mechanical automatic movements and timepieces, you can see this is just completely different. You may own 10 of our skeletons and say, wait a minute, I don't have that one, because right away you can see the balance wheel looks different, the bridge looks different, the decorations look different. There's a higher degree of skeletonization. All of the extraneous metal parts have been cut away. What has been remaining is decorated with some engraved scroll work, but very little remaining of the top plates on this particular movement. Just fantastic. We're so proud of this 90001 movement, and we're going to be doing more with it in the future. Now, this is the new execution that we have not seen before. We came out with this timepiece of maybe 4 months ago, something like that. But here's now a gray dial with a rose tone accent going around, which is very interesting here.
Beautiful. Look at that on the wrist. Now, this is what's so exceptional about Stuhrling. They bring you watches that are of old time, but they've got something new about them. They've got something, this almost fusion of bringing the new into the old. It's a brilliant way that you're going to own this for less than $100 today only. So while you can, this one is a great gift. Who's going to look great in this? Someone is going to look fabulous if they've started in the workplace. Your husband's going to look brilliant in it. Your dad, you know, I mean, someone that you're going to get this as a gift for. You'll be proud to give it. And it's not a $100 watch, believe me. When you see what's gone into this, you feel it, you see the leather, you'll be impressed. The packaging on this, all of it. Stuhrling original, $190 retail value. There's a lot of companies not being able to offer you this kind of sophistication in a watch at this price.
Well, very much so. Very well said, Daniel. You know, one of the other new things about our Prospero, it's from our Bardolatry series in our classic collection, is we went all the way up to a 48mm case design. Now, many of you may look at this case design and say, I recognize that case. That's the same case as the Delphi, or that's the same case as the Apollo. Well, yeah, but those are 44mm and 39. This one, we've done it in a 48mm case design. So now it has a very striking presence on the wrist. It's very, very noticeable. Great gift item. It's got a 24mm wide genuine French leather strap. It's got the alligator embossing, and you'll notice the top half of the strap toward the case has some semi-perforations in the strap as well. You know, contrast stitching, which kind of sports it up just a little bit. And of course, this is, I guess, are they calling this one the silver tone?
That's silver tone.
Silver tone that has black accents.
The grey has that little bit of rose on it. Very interesting.
Yes.
Now, the Prospero we've seen about half a dozen times, but we've never ever seen it at this price. This is the lowest it's ever gone on your screens.
Lowest price it's ever been, absolutely. First time ever under $100. Again, this is a more expensive three-hand skeleton movement than all of our others in our entire gallery.
Yeah.
When you talk about, you know, all the different models we have, most of them have the 90089 movement, which is a very, you know, steadfast movement for us. We've been using it for about 6 years. Our 90050 movement we've been using for about a year and a half. But this one here is just more expensive. It's got more parts. It's higher degree of skeletonization, higher degree of decoration. And the rotor design, I think, is worth showing again. I'm going to flip it over after we get a nice look here on the wrist here. But you'll notice the balance wheel. That balance wheel is beating at the top of the watch. That's what regulates the movement here. You see the regulator wheel just off to the left. It's got those little spoke-like prongs coming off of that. You see the smooth sweep of the second hand as it passes right by the coil. Now you can see this one is very well wound. The coil is almost like a solid block right there. One of the nice things about owning a skeletonized mechanical automatic timepiece is that you can see the mainspring. You can see the coil. So you know if you need to wind your watch or not. And just by wearing it on your wrist, it's going to keep it wound as well. But it's just so interesting to look in. Again, anybody new to watchmaking, please remember there's no battery in this watch. There's no computer chip. When you wear a skeleton mechanical automatic timepiece, you're sharing your love and appreciation of watchmaking, an art that goes back centuries. And, you know, we have become known for our skeletonized mechanical automatic timepieces. Yeah. And here's a
look
nice
at that.
look.
Look at that. I mean, you see, it's this detailing. And I know your company, I've been to see you up in your, you know, your factory. I've gone up to see. It's a passion to be able to do this much. The more you can do and the better you can bring it to everyone, that's the goal of Stuhrling. And it's amazing to see that.
We've definitely carved out a niche for ourselves with these skeletonized mechanical automatics. And like I said earlier, this one here, the Prospero, is the single biggest hit of 2010 for a new skeleton mechanical automatic from Stuhrling Original. And now here you have the opportunity at the lowest price ever, first time ever under $100. And you know, we're very proud of this piece, and I hope we'll be doing more with this movement, our 90001.
Well,
I think we're going to take a look at this on Jesse. Now, a lady can wear this as well. I know it's big. It's 48, but you know, you want to, you know, knock the boys out and say, hey, guys, move over. It's not just for you anymore. You know, a lady can wear this, too. This is for a lady who would wear something like this, Daniel. You know, she's brash, she's bold, she's straight
someone
from
in the
hip.
business, someone in the business
world.
In the
business world, a power woman. a woman that's, take no prisoners, just like Jessie here.
Take a look. Isn't that great? Fabulous look. You're going to enjoy this. We'd love to hear from you. On the phone lines, give us a call. Tell us who you bought this for. Is it a gift for someone? Is it Valentine's Day? We'd love to hear those stories. $97 is the lowest price it's ever been to air on the Prospero. It's here today. 5 value pays of $19 and change. We've got the black Silvertone case. We've got the silver, which is also Silvertone case. They're all Silvertone case. There's the blue brown, and there's also going to be that grey that's brand new. So really, really well done. And it's all part of a top value extra for our first year anniversary of Watch Time. Now, this is your favourite watch brands that come to you on 5 value pays or more. Everything goes away tonight at midnight. The top value extra goes away tonight at midnight. So all the planning, all those months of bringing you a price that's never been done before does go away in literally a few hours.
I want every member of Stuhrling Nation to own the Prospero. Now that we have it as today's top value extra, no excuses, guys. Everybody has to have one of these. Get yours
Beautiful.
now.
Let's go through those colours so you've got a good idea again. We've got for you, we're out of time. There is the grey, there is the black, there's the brown. Yeah, bring it very, very quickly so you can see. And there is the Silvertone. There they are. Sorry, that was all quick. I suddenly realised we're out of time. $19 and change.
Nice collection there, Daniel.
Beautiful. All right, we've got more from Stuhrling Original. Let's check out some other items and some for the ladies as well. Now, you can see everything at shopnbc.com, but check this one out. Aphrodite is here, and it's $58 as a surprise price. That one comes in 3 different designs, and we'll show you that a little bit closer. On 5 value pays, $11 and change. Wow, have I ever seen a Stuhrling Original at this price?
No, that's fantastic. To get a true mechanical automatic, it's a skeletonized movement as well, for that much under $100. I mean, that's awesome.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we've got more. This is really, really beautiful. We're talking Brumalia, mechanical, in a rose tone or gold tone only. It's got the most amazing leather strap. It's also got a dual deploying clasp on it. It's $169. This is on 5 value pays for $33. If you could, and everything comes under Stuhrling, but if you could take a level of Stuhrling that's at the elite,
yes,
this is it.
You're right, Daniel. This absolutely is properly made. It's at the top of the list here. This has been featured in Watches International, which is the Bible of the industry here. Now, we just took a look at our Prospero, which is a skeletonized mechanical automatic, and it is sensational. But now this one is a skeletonized pure mechanical, and this is actually a pocket watch movement. You can see the oversized mainspring down at the bottom left. You can see the oversized balance wheel up at the top. Look at the decorations on this particular movement. Now, when we say pure mechanical, what that means, folks, is there is no rotor in this piece. You must wind this by the crown the way it had to be in the old days. Look at the beautiful small second subdial at 9 o'clock with the gorgeous arching bridge, those skeletonized Dauphine-style hands that are blued, 45-millimeter case design with the double mill, double step design bezel. This is from our Labyrinthian series in our boardroom collection. This is absolutely a boardroom style piece right here. Very elegant, very dressy, a collector's collector piece, a pure mechanical. This piece right here, Daniel, the one that you're showing, is layered with the 23-karat yellow gold layering. It's made of 316L stainless steel.
Yeah.
And on the rose tone, it's layered with 16-karat rose gold layering.
Now, the rose tone comes with a chocolate brown strap.
Yes.
I've wound this to the top, and I know that because I can't really do it anymore. So
Yeah,
when
you
you're
can see
winding
it's a solid block right there if you look
can-
in the lower right corner there.
you can feel it. You can feel when it's wound.
Yes.
Take a look at those colours. That's the rose tone with the brown. This is the gold tone with the black. You also get the deploying clasp. Can you overwind this?
Yes, you can. So you
So
have to be careful. When you feel that resistance, stop, Daniel. It's not a competition sport, okay?
Yeah.
It's not like the automatics that you, in most cases, have a safety device, a clutch that will allow you to just keep winding and winding. You cannot overwind. With a pure mechanical, when you start to feel resistance, you stop. This one will have about 36 to 40 hours of power reserve when fully wound. But the main thing is you can see right through the dial at the 5 o'clock position. There's the coil. And you're right, Daniel, you've wound this thing as tight as a drum. But as long as that second hand is rolling around, you're okay here. You have not overwound it. So, it's a great thing. You bond with your watch. You wind it like you did in the old-fashioned days. And like I said, it's a collector's timepiece. There are collectors out there that love to collect pure mechanicals. They don't even want the automatics. And this one here, we're doing more and more pure mechanicals. This is at the very top, as you pointed out, right at the top of this presentation. This is at the very top of our list. It's our Brumalia. It's a signature piece for our brand now. It has been for a couple of years. It was featured in Watches International, and it's just gorgeous.
Okay,
I mean,
well, we're
gorgeous.
almost out of time. The Brumalia is quite remarkable. Gold tone or rose tone, and you've got to watch that. Believe me, you would be proud to wear this anyway. If there is the elite of Stuhrling watches, this is it. This is the ultimate. This is owning an incredible timepiece. Look at that jewel movement on the...
And, you know, the back is so gorgeous that it, you know, to me, it's even more gorgeous than the front. You can almost flip it around and just wear it backwards. Look, this is why you're buying this watch. Look at this movement here. Look at that.
Absolutely brilliant. Okay, you know, we have to say goodbye. V90503, $33 on your major credit card. It's $169. It's worth $525. Enjoy it. We've got a tourbillon coming up as well that you're going to be really excited about. So we'll check out more Stuhrling Original. Here it is. Let's check out what's next. It's a tourbillon, and it is a limited edition. It's available to you in a blue or a silver tone. What you'll get again is a deployant clasp on this beautiful, beautiful leather. The leather is fantastic. The watch is amazing, but we've got to talk about this in what you're getting, because this is something for a collector.
Yeah, I just want to make one slight correction. No leather here, folks. Genuine alligator from
I
Hadley.
couldn't read that in there.
Genuine alligator from Hadley, Roma. You know, from Louisiana, farm-raised alligator here. The most elite, prestigious, exotic strap manufacturer in North America is Hadley, Roma, down in Florida here. Believe me, folks, they're not cheap. This strap alone retails for about $250. Now, this is our Imperial Tourbillon second edition, okay? The way you can tell the second edition from the first edition is very simple. The first edition had Roman numerals. The second edition has Arabic numerals. In the first edition, I believe there were a total of 500 units, limited edition. They're all gone. The second edition, I also believe, had 500 total. Now, on the silver tone that we're showing right here, I believe it was a limited edition of 125. Daniel, if you take a look at the back of the case there, it is numbered. It will tell you if it was 100 or 125. And we have very few pieces here. I don't even think we have 5 dozen between the blue and the silver.
125.
125?
See, it was on the black on black, but they've got it's the alligator.
Genuine alligator. Yeah, if you come in tight, you're going to see limited edition here. And this is really a collector's timepiece. This is number 92 of 125. And again, between the blue and the silver tone that we're showing you here, I don't even think we have 5 dozen total left between them out of these 250. But a genuine tourbillon is a real collector's piece. And we just got some very exciting news week before last, and that is that our Imperial Dynasty tourbillon, which is in the same case as this. Okay, now this is the original Imperial that has the 28,800 vibration movement with the secondary time zone, but this is the same 45 millimeter Imperial case. Okay, our Imperial Dynasty is actually going to be featured in Grand Complications 2011, which comes out at Basel in March this year in a hardcover copy for the first time. It's the first time that any brand has ever had a non-Swiss made tourbillon in Grand Complications, and it's by Stuhrling Original. We're so proud of that. You're going to want to pick that book up, and that's going to give you a reason to buy this watch right here. Now, here's Jesse wearing the blue. Oh, my goodness gracious. A blue PVD case, blue dial components on this. It wears like, you know, many thousands of dollars on the wrist. A woman walking in wearing a genuine tourbillon. And just to give you the kind of quick, short thing, if you're not familiar with it, if you're new to watchmaking, the tourbillon was patented by Abraham Louis Breguet in the 1790s. He patented it in France. He was searching for a more accurate timekeeping device, and he actually figured a way to have the balance assembly and escapement rotate 360 degrees continuously to give it an anti-gravitational effect. And once we got into the 1900s, all the big Swiss watchmakers began putting them in wristwatches in order to make it really take it to a new art form.
And also, I mean, look at that. You're going to protect that alligator because it's a deployant clasp. I mean, that can go for $70 plus just to put on your leather strap or alligator.
Yeah, push-button dual deployant. Yep.
We're going to head over to the phone lines to California and say hello to Steve. Steve, how are you today?
Hey, guys. How you doing? Hey, Larry.
Hello, Steve. How are you?
Finally connected with you. I'm glad to see you're back on the air, and I think you probably saw that 4.5 paragraph review of my Dynasty tourbillon that I just got last week.
Well, thank you so much for your support, Steve. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm thrilled to hear that it's going to be in one of those Watch International magazines, and I just want to share with all of the viewers at ShopNBC that if you've been on the fence at all with the tourbillons, this is an opportunity to get a once-in-a-lifetime purchase. It's the holy grail of watchmaking, and I'm just sitting here staring at mine going around endlessly.
Well, thank you so much, Steve. You know, it's hard in only a matter of a few minutes to really get across, what a rare opportunity this is. You know, Stuhrling Original, we were the first ones to bring genuine tourbillon to home shopping television with ShopNBC 8 years ago. We were also the first ones to break the $1,000 price barrier, and we did that last year with our Imperial Tourbillon First Edition, and we were also the first company to feature a tourbillon as a today's top value. And now you have an opportunity here with just a few remaining pieces to pick up the original Imperial Tourbillon second edition with the Arabic numerals here, just a few limited pieces at a fantastic anniversary price. Just a really collectible piece, Steve, and I really do appreciate your support very, very much.
Well, thank you very much, and I got number 68 of 450 on my Dynasty and the gunmetal, and as I had said in my review, I chose the gunmetal on that particular execution because I wanted the star of the show to be the actual movement, and I've had at least 2 or 3 dozen people already stop me and want to hold that watch and look at it front and back, so Stuhrling Nation rocks. I love you guys, and I'll let you go.
Thank you, Steve. Appreciate your call
Steve.
so much.
Much love to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, take care to both of you.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
All right.
Bye. Take care, Steve. Well, listen, this sold out last time it was to air. Sold out last time it was to air. Right now, we've almost lost it again. So if you want to pick up the blue, you've got a chance, or you've got that silver tone, blue or silver tone. Wow, what a movement, what a watch to own, what a collector's piece. It's on 5 value pays. They expire tonight at midnight. $158. It is all here with that tourbillon movement. You don't see it often. You don't see it at this price. It is mesmerizing. We've got a minute and a half to shop on this. We are down right now to 50 pieces. That's it. And it sold out last time to air.
Yeah, well, because we didn't have them all in, I guess. But, you know, Daniel, you heard Steve mention on his, the limited edition was like 450 of his execution, but we made 1,250 units of the Imperial Dynasty. However, on this Imperial Tourbillon second edition, there were only total of 500 units made, and on the silver tone that you're looking at now, only 125, and on the blue, only 125. So these are very, very rare tourbillons right here. A genuine tourbillon, rotating balance assembly, rotating escapement. It actually acts as your second complication for the watch. 45 millimeter case design, and you'll notice we've got the blued hands, which is also a further homage to Abraham Louis Breguet, who was the one who actually invented the furnace blue processing and patented that in France as well. So not only a homage to Breguet with the tourbillon, but also with the blued numerals and the blued hands. Guys, a special opportunity. Everybody should jump on this.
I'll give you an update. Can you say that one more time, Al? Okay. Okay, 20 in the blue, a dozen in the silver tone.
That's it. Wow.
That's it. So it's almost gone for the second time. It is V91665 limited numbered edition. It's $7.94 anniversary price. If there are any left, unfortunately, we won't be able to offer it on those value pays at the end of the day. So there it is, a tourbillon, genuine mechanical.
I'm just going to say real quickly here, that blue one, it's not the most traditional tourbillon you ever. It's kind of edgy, but that's what makes that blue one so cool.
Brilliant. Well, look, this was here from last hour. It's the Audrey Diamond Butterfly. It was available in the white with the rose tone, the black with the rose tone, the black with the silver tone, and the tan with the rose tone. We had this all available to you. Back in stock for $179 with diamonds, 35 points of them. Everything's on 5 value pays for a 1-year watch time anniversary, and that's only good till midnight tonight. Let's check out more for the ladies. This one is the most spectacular price I think I've ever seen for a Stuhrling watch. You've got 3 choices: Floral Freedom, Starlight Dreamer, or Bursting with Love. All with a white strap, which is a satin finish over genuine leather.
Right.
It's a $58 price point today. It's on 5 value pays for $11. Ladies, if you're sitting there together and you know, your partner or your husband, he's got Stuhrling and he always, like Steve was saying, raves about them and loves what you get for your money. Ladies, we want you to start a collection because this is real timekeeping. This is a real watch that is going to take you back to how watches should be made. And it's $58. It's remarkable. Let's go through each one of these designs because they're just a hint. They're a little bit different in each one.
Well, definitely so. You know, this is our Aphrodite Charmed, and this one right here is our Starlight Dreamer. They go by the dial executions. Here you see a star-shaped cutout revealing the balance wheel. It's also got the Swarovski crystals on the dial. Here's your hearts on the dial cutout here, which is called Bursting with Love. Also with the Swarovski crystals on the dial and the little hearts you see. And then this one, Daniel's our Floral Freedom. And it's kind of an interesting cutout here because it's kind of almost like a filigree flower that you can see through a little kind of the balance wheel beating in the background there. And you've got the little butterflies, you know, all over the dial here.
It's a remarkable value. Remarkable. 2,600 people said yes to this. We've got just a couple of minutes to shop on this. You still get the packaging like this.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, don't be fooled by the price. I know it's an amazing value here. It's something for a special for the anniversary of Watch Time. But, you know, you see these, you know, butterflies and hearts and stars, and you see the low price, and you think, oh, that's just a cutesy little watch. What Daniel's been saying is absolutely correct. This is a very serious timepiece here. Mechanical, automatic. Again, do not be fooled by the price. Just take advantage of it. It's an opportunity for a lady to get a genuine mechanical automatic timepiece with no battery in this watch, and it's done with a feminine orientation. Now, you know, just pick your choice here.
Now, the finish on that is a leather, but it's got this satin over it. So it's a very, you know, beautiful sheen to like an evening bag.
Yes, it's a genuine leather strap with a satin twill cover, Daniel. And it does have quick change pins. So it's an 18mm size between the lugs. So if you have, let's say, some other straps at home, ladies, that are 18mm, you can very easily
And this has got the quick
this out.
change.
It does have the quick change pins on the that you can pop out with your fingernail if you want to. But this case design is a 35mm, one of our more popular ladies' cases. This is the one that started it all for us with the Lady Wall Street. 35mm, it's a donut-style case. It's got the convex sides. It's got the beautiful teardrop lugs that just wrap the wrist here. And we got to give them one quick view of the back, Daniel. You want to do that
Let's
before
do that.
we run out of
Beautiful.
time?
Look at that packaging.
Because I want everybody to see that this is, in fact, a true skeletonized mechanical automatic movement in this piece.
Yeah.
It's not just a battery-operated watch. The movement itself is skeletonized. The dial only gives you a reveal of the balance wheel, but there's your skeletonized movement right here in the background. It's got that guillotine-style rotor with the Stuhrling original logo, but just take advantage of this surprising price.
$58. My goodness, we're very busy, very busy. $11 and change on your major credit card. That expires at midnight. Larry, you'll be back a little bit later.
Tonight, Watch Time with Jim. There's going to be 2 hours, and I think Stuhrling will be in there somewhere.
Okay, good. Nice to see you, and get better soon.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Larry. We'll see you later. ShopNBC.com. We are so busy. It's the best way to go. Always. There's never a wait in that call center. ShopNBC.com.